So greetings from Pennsylvania once again, folks. And the other day, I just got a reply back from one of the letters I wrote out for permissions. You know, sometimes I hear right away from people. This one, it was quite a couple months, but they did get back to me. This is for Lock 11. We're still here on the branch canal, but the fellow, we're texting back and forth for a little bit, and here we are. So cool. Just kind of random all of a sudden. I think this is the canal right down here. This section has really been altered, to say the least. I did get a glimpse of Lock 11 back there. It is buried, let's just put it that way. But I believe this down here is the canal coming through here. Lock 11 was just back that way, that's heading south. We have like a little camp back here. Just walking up here a little bit more. He said there's some more rocks up here. Yeah, but things have just changed back here quite a bit, I think. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, maybe we'll... He said I could explore around, so maybe we will. Just trying to picture. It's really... Things have really altered around here, to say the least. I mean, here you can hardly tell there's a canal at all. I'm guessing it went up through this way. All right. Because once again, you have to remember that the branch canal that we're on ended in 1862 due to that big flood. So, you know, it's been a long time, to say the least, since it's been abandoned. And we're right next to Swatara Creek, so when this floods, every time this floods, you know, it just changes the terrain around here. Let's go back down to where Lock 11 was. And there's an old truck down here too, or the remains of one. I think what we're walking on here is the towpath trail. Anyway, but once again, thanks to the landowner. He's a really cool guy. It's awesome that he allowed me to come back here. I always appreciate that. See, already starting to see some stonework here. I don't think that's part of the lock, though. Look at all the beautiful flowers, the Dame's rocket. Alright, so up here is the start of the stonework for Lock 11. Like I said, it is buried. So right here is the start of the stonework going that way. So I believe the canal is on this side. Here's the top of the lock. Normally, you know, we can walk through these, you know, they're pretty tall, but it's buried. But you can see, where was that? Up here. Alright. Hold on a second here. And this one seems, anyway, this one seems pretty long. It goes on and on and on. But up here somewhere is the, oh, right here it was, I think. You can see, yeah, you can see the indentations in the stonework where one of the gates was. Where one of the metal bands went right there to swing open the doors. So we were back here looking, wondering, was the other wall over there or over here? Or is the canal in here? Anyway, I'm pretty sure it was over there. This is where the canal boats went through. By looking at that indentation, I think that's, yeah, it's just, the other wall is just not here. It would be right, huh. Because, you know, like we said in the past, sometimes they would remove the walls, use the stone elsewhere, so maybe that happened here. Or maybe it collapsed too and is buried. Yes, once again, here's the wall. It does look a little bit different. I don't know. Yeah, the other wall would have been over here somewhere. Like there's just nothing left. Maybe right where those trees are. I guess if you dug around a little bit, you could find something. Actually, the owner did try that a little bit. He just doesn't have the right equipment here. Once again, there's no doubt, the marks like that, this is Lock 11. Right, once again, you see more stonework going along the edge here. Man, it is so overgrown back here. This is that Japanese barberry stuff. That invasive species, it just takes over. Even if there was something in there, you can't really see. Yeah, but you see it's massive stones here. Wow. All along here. Going up through here. But you know what? At least there's something left here, to be honest. Maybe not much, but there's something here. And that's what this series is about. It's about documenting what's left. And in situations like this, I always thought with the landowner, you know, even though this lock is buried, there's still more here as far as stonework than some of the other locks we've visited. Some are just completely gone. I think just recently I was back on the mainline canal not too long ago, looking for locks 12 and 13. Like I said, back on the main line. This is the branch canal right we're on at the moment. And there's, from what I can tell, there's absolutely nothing left of 13. Some of the other ones too, just nothing. So even if there's just some stonework left, it's still something. And we have it documented now, so that's lock 11, folks. I just gotta find my way back to this guy's camp. I can hear the creek over there, but it's down this way somewhere. And just a friendly reminder too, once again, this is private property. I have permission to be here, but just because I do doesn't mean that you yourself do, though. Just remember that. All right, so let's bust our way through this Japanese barberry. I think the fella has some stuff up here he wants to show me, which could be canal related. This stuff's thick. I think up here's that old truck too. I think maybe I passed it already. I think I did. Yeah, but it is beautiful back here. This is the Swatara Creek right here then. So wow.
10, 12 foot long or something like that.
And this is what you found down there?
I found it. Yeah, it started down in the woods and then a flood carried it up here. And
I mean, that is old.
It's real old.
But it was longer, like you said. You cut it up.
Yeah, the other pieces of it. This one had this slot in it.
Oh yeah, almost like a timber frame.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the metal piece you were.
I found this other piece that kind of fit in there. Holy cow,
yeah.
check out that spider.
Oh, right there.
Dude, that thing's huge.
Whoa.
That's a big arachnid.
That is, oh man, he's big.
That's a big spider. You come back this way.
Ooh.
That's a big one. And then there's this thing and this has got to weigh, I don't know, 40, 50 pounds or something. And it could be anything.
Right, but it could be part of the lock though.
It could have been like a hinge pin or something.
It has all that old feel to it.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know if there's any other trinkets that are really canal related around. These are.
So I'm on my way out. His camp is just down there, but here, this is the towpath right here, and here you can clearly see the canal right against the edge of the cliff here. So here is the canal, nice and clear right through here. So we'll drive together along the towpath trail a little bit, I think. Yeah, so it's interesting how this section is still pretty clear, but back where we were, it's just almost gone. Yeah, right next to the creek, this is Tara Creek. Yeah, I was kind of talking with him for a while. I was kind of jealous. He has a nice place back there. Yeah, here you can see a section that has still some water in it down there. Right next to the cliff there. Just wanted to stop and look at this section again. This section still has water in it. Get a nice view of it. I feel like there's fish in there or something. See the water moving. All right, so that was cool. That worked out. Great little explorer. Great guy to talk with back there. I love kind of meeting up with people like that. because he had a love for history too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful back there too. But I think as we'll all say farewell for tonight. I think we got out here at 6, so I'm not sure what time it is. But anyway, not too late. Going on 7 o'clock. But yeah, so not a whole lot left about Lock 11, but at least we got to document that it's still there and there's still a little bit left. So that's always a plus. As always, folks, thanks for coming along. I'm gonna go home and make some coffee, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.